Hello everyone. Welcome. You have found yourself here on day one of Becoming a Diamond, Vision 2021. Let's get ready to declare more. To say that I am excited for this week is definitely an understatement. I have changed up some of the training that I am offering this week, and we're going to be ending it off with a virtual vision board party. So I'm really pumped for this week. Hello, Celeste. As you are hopping on, if you're catching this live, let me know that you're here. Hey, Lorraine, let me know where you're watching from. And if you happen to catch this on a replay afterwards in the group, just write hashtag replay below. So we are all here because we are getting ready to declare more. We may be done with 2020. 2020 may not have been a good year, or maybe it was a great year. Maybe you made some shifts and you want to continue on that momentum. Whatever 2020 has meant for you, this workshop is going to challenge you to make more for 2021 and to declare more for yourself. Hey, Michelle, so glad you're here. And so for each and every one of you who have decided to make yourselves a priority and who have decided to participate in this workshop this week, in this transformative week, congratulations. I'm really excited to be able to walk along this journey with you. Super excited. So just a little bit of housekeeping before we hop into defining your vision, which is our day one topic. I first want to say the workbook. If you have not gotten the workbook, that's okay, but I would highly recommend that you opt in and you download your workbook for this week, because we all know as much training as you attend, as much knowledge as you soak in, the key is in the application of the knowledge. The key is in the doing. It's in taking those actionable steps. And this workbook is designed to help you do that. The material and the worksheets in there, there's homework every day that's affiliated with each training. And it really gets you to dive in and to think about what you want to release, what hasn't been serving you, and what you want to work on and take forward into the new year. So definitely download your workbook. For today, if you do not have your workbook in front of you, I just recommend getting a pen and paper handy, because we're going to be doing some work here live on this training today. And the second thing, just as a reminder, I will be going live here in this group at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every single day. On Friday, I am going to be interviewing a live guest. This is a very dear friend of mine and colleague, Sarah, and she has literally transformed. She has 360 degrees changed her life, and her story is really powerful, and I think that a lot of individuals will be able to resonate with it in terms of how she took this material, how she took her personal development and her growth, and she made significant changes. So I would highly recommend that if you cannot catch any of the other lives, you try to hop on that one live on Friday at 11 a.m. Later today, also as a reminder, I will be popping in the group a link for the Zoom Virtual Vision Board Party, which we are going to be hosting on Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You will need to register for this party. And so when you see that post in the group, just make sure that you register, and so you have all of the details and all of the information. Because what a wonderful way to end the week, to celebrate and to really put together and develop what your life is going to look like. It's really exciting. Another note is just all of the trainings, everything is going to be organized in the units section of this group, so that it makes it very easy and transparent for you to find all the information on any given day. And so you will find them in units. The other piece is that every day there's going to be an accountability post. I want to change things up. And so there's going to be an accountability post for you to complete your homework. And to give you a little incentive is we are doing a giveaway. We're going to be doing a giveaway for Be a Diamond Vision goodies. And so each day that you complete your homework will earn you a ballot. If you've registered for this event, it earns you a ballot. If you go to the party on Saturday, you will get 5 ballots for participating. And so participation is key if you haven't already gotten that. I want you to engage. I want you to ask questions in these lives. If you're catching them on a replay, ask questions as if you're watching it live, because it's so important that we can learn from each other. And I'm here for you. And so if you don't understand something, if you need clarity, this is your opportunity to ask those questions. Myself and Jordana, who is the Diamond Concierge in this group, we've made ourselves available all this week. And I am booking breakthrough activation calls. These are free. This is for you to be able to have one-on-one individualized time so you can really get clear on your vision for 2021 and to set you up for success. And so I'm really excited for the calls I already have scheduled. I highly implore you to take advantage of this, because I always find them so humbling, the growth that can happen even in such a short call. Okay, so that is it for the little bit of information that I needed to pass on to you. So today we are here to talk about defining your vision. So for those of you who have seen my trainings before, this is going to be a whole new topic. And so I'm really excited for each and every one of you to experience this. And so I hope you have your workbook in front of you. Get your pen and paper handy, because we're going to do an activity as well. So the key when we talk about our vision and defining our vision is we need to be able to tap in to our imagination. Imagination is a powerful human tool. And it is, as humans, we are the only animals that we know of that have this ability to imagine. We have this ability to imagine our life, to imagine things that we want, to imagine what it would feel like once we attain certain things or certain goals. Yet we don't do it. As children, we used to imagine all the time. And then as we started to grow older, we lost that. And it could have been because of what people said to us. It could have been because it wasn't supported to dream and to think about all of these wonderful things that we wanted. Whatever the reason, we lost our ability to imagine along the way. And so what I will say to each and every one of you, in order to define a vision, you need to tap into that imagination muscle, as I like to call it, because it's a muscle. And the more you work it, the more you are consistent with it, the more it will develop, and the easier it will become to tap into your imagination. Because for us as humans, the power, there is potential power in that imagination, in that ability to imagine our life, and we don't utilize it. The power of the mind is impactful. It truly is. The shifts that I have seen in my own life have been phenomenal. The opportunities that have presented themselves for those of you who are new to my journey. I am co-authoring in a book. I have been asked to be interviewed on several podcasts, and they're still coming. I have started this business. None of that would have been possible had I not invested into myself first and foremost, had I not put myself first. And had I not learned the ability to imagine in order to manifest what I truly want in my life? And so when we talk about defining our vision, we have to understand that imagination is key. It really and truly is. And so a vision board, because that's what we're working towards this week, is our vision boards. And so our vision boards, they allow us to exercise this muscle regularly. Once you have your vision board completed and it's somewhere where you can see and you look at it, you are practicing your imagination every single time. And so if you do that regularly, it will allow you to have a more vivid vision for yourself of what your ideal life would look like. And then you will develop the ability to access those real tangible benefits. It's such a powerful tool. If you have learned anything around manifestation, or if this is the first time you're hearing about this concept, anyone will tell you, you have to learn how to imagine. You need to practice visualizations. You need to get clear on what it would be like to live the life that you want. But not just have clarity in terms of the images. You need to get clear in terms of what that would feel like. What would be your emotions around that? Because the emotions are what's going to drive you. Not just the images, but it's the emotions that you attach to that. And so if you have a burning desire, if you have this long-term dream that you've been thinking about, your vision must be clear. It must be clear. Because if your vision is not clear, then you will have a very difficult time working towards that vision, working towards that dream and that goal. It needs to be clear. It's a must. And a vision board can help you. It can help you to define those skills. It can help you to shape within your mind, something that will stay with you. And that's why vision boards are such a powerful tool. You know, Bob Proctor, my mentor, who I studied from, my coach, she is one of Bob Proctor's top global coaches. And this man has changed my life. And he says very clearly that if you can see it in your mind, if you can truly see it in your mind, what it is that you desire, whether it's professionally, whether it's personally, spiritually, whatever that is, you will hold it in your hand. And there is truth to this. There's truth in the power of imagination, in the power of manifestation, but it takes consistency, it takes openness, and it takes feelings. It takes emotions. That's right, Jordana. The picture in your mind and what you look at daily is huge in creating the life you want to create, absolutely 100%. Because it's the repetition. It's the auto-suggestion, what you're telling your mind over and over and over again, and attaching those feelings to it. So what really is the purpose of a vision board? Well, it's a physical representation. It's a physical representation of your goals and of your dreams. It helps you to get that imagination going, get that muscle working. It helps you to do that, which is key for manifestation. It's a daily representation, a daily reminder to you of what it is you are working towards. And it can change. It can absolutely change, but it needs to be there as a consistent reminder. And you need to attach the feelings to what it is that you are visualizing, what it is that you are working towards. I cannot stress that enough. Because remember, you need to think about how exciting would it feel if you reached one of those things on your vision board? How exciting would that make you feel? How proud? What would that be like for you? And so that's what you need to tap into, because it increases your vibration. And if you can enter each and every day on this high level plane, on this high frequency, then the likelihood of you taking actionable steps towards your goals increases. The likelihood of you attracting opportunities to you increases, because you are operating on a higher level plane, on a positive and greater vibration. And that is paramount. It's paramount to manifesting the life of your dreams. And then finally, it's fun to do. It's fun to build your life. It's fun to see it unfold into a physical representation. And so, what is the purpose? What are some of the things? What are some of the reasons why you really want to get clear on your vision and you want to do a vision board? Well, first and foremost, it creates that emotional connection, that emotional tie to the goals, to the dreams that you have, that you may be lost along the way. It creates that emotional tie. And this works especially well if you make your vision board more than pictures. So attaching words that mean something to you. Sensory, right? So maybe rather than a picture of what it is you want to achieve, whether it's a bigger house, whether it's more money, whether it's a relationship, you also want to attach images that tap into the sensory of what that would feel like. So someone who is joyful, or the word joy. It's really important to do that. So it's not just images on your board of things that you want to achieve. That will make a difference. Sounds, even. Anything sensory that will get you to tap into that emotional connection is really, really important. And a vision board will only be as beneficial as the work you're willing to put into it. And so this week, you've set aside time. You need to dig deep. Use the workbook. Use the activities in the workbook to really reflect and hone in on what it is that you truly, truly desire for yourself in all areas of life. And you want to make this as thorough and as exciting as you possibly can. Because I said it before, you're building your life. What more exciting activity than that, than building your life and what it could potentially look like? Secondly, a vision board makes real the dream in your mind, so that you can begin to believe that it is possible. Again, it's in that power of auto-suggestion, which we're going to talk about this week. Repetition. The more you repeat something to your mind, the more it will begin to believe it. And so if you have a physical representation of what it is that you want to achieve, and you consistently look at that, and you feel about it every single day, that is what you are telling your subconscious mind. It's very, very powerful. So that's one of the most powerful benefits of a vision board, because what it does is, no matter what you believe about yourself, no matter what you believe about yourself when you're first starting this, no matter how much self-doubt you have, a vision board done right will slowly begin to transform that. It will slowly begin to transform your inner belief system into one which is more confident, into one which is more certain and more self-motivated, and into one who believes that things are possible. It's such a powerful tool. Thirdly, a vision board really helps you clarify what you want out of your life, because it forces you to put something down. It forces you to get tangible. So what if you're sitting here right now? Because there may be some of you, I was that person, where you may be sitting here right now and saying, I don't even know what my burning desire is. I don't even know what really lights me up or what fuels my passion. So even if you haven't figured that all out yet, you may have a vague idea. So work on that. You work on that vague idea. You put pen to paper. And what you will find is as you begin to do the activities, as you begin to ask those questions, your passion will become clearer. But you need to do the work. And so this week, we are going to be reflecting on our vision. We are going to be thinking about creating this vision board at the end of the week. That's what we're going to be doing. And so as you begin to reflect on it, as you begin to do the work, certain things are going to pull on you. So you want to go in the direction of those things that are pulling on you. Don't deny it. Don't think about the how. Don't think about, oh my goodness, this could never be possible. No. What is pulling you? You need to follow it and you need to trust it. And go in that direction. And don't be afraid of modifying your vision over time. That's okay. As long as you continue to go in the direction that is pulling you, that is pulling on your heart, that's pulling on your spirit. And so throughout this week, I want you to think about goals in certain areas of your life. If you have a pen and paper handy right now, or your workbook in front of you, I want you to put down these headings: personal, health, spiritual, and professional. And so I want you, as your homework, I want you to think about what it is you really and truly want under those headings: personal, health, spiritual, and professional. And I want you to dream big. That's what this is about. There is no dream that's too big. There are dreams that are too small, but no dream that's too big. I want you to get excited. I want this to be a no-holds-barred activity. I just want you to get those creative juices flowing and to think about what you truly want in those areas of your life. And there's a section in the workbook prior to doing this that talks about what are the things you want to release. That's also very important to understand. Because if there are things that you need to release, those are not the things that you want in your goals. And so you really need to be honest with yourself. This is hard work, but at the end of it, it will be so rewarding. And so from your list of what I like to call big, hairy, audacious, okay, are we still able to hear me? It looked like I was freezing there for a little bit, but I hope that I'm back. Okay, well, I'm going to keep going. And so what I was saying is that you want to come up with actionable goals towards these big, hairy, audacious goals. You really want to talk about that. You may not know the how. You may not know how you're going to get there, but that's okay. It's okay. Just write it all down. We want your vision to be about 2021 with the goal of reaching those big dreams and aspirations. And they may not happen in 2021, but that's okay, because the goals you're setting for yourself are setting you up to reach that. And so this is the activity that I really, really want you to do. And then within that, I want you to look at throughout, and this is something you can continue to come back to throughout the week. I want you to look at what are the themes? What are the themes that keep coming up under each heading? There may only be one or two. I wouldn't recommend any more than two under each heading. What are the things that are really hitting home or that seem to keep coming up? You want to hone in on that because those are the goals for you. That is helping you to define your vision, and then you want to attach your emotion to that. So whatever those themes are, get into the feeling of it, because that is powerful. It's powerful. So once you have clarity on all of that, or once you feel you've got a good thing going and something to work with, this is where the fun is really going to start. So throughout this week, you need to think about, are you going to be doing a physical vision board where you're cutting and pasting and you're gathering images and you're going to be gluing them onto a Bristol board, or maybe you'll be doing something fancier and that's okay. Or are you going to do a virtual vision board? You can do one of each, but you really need to think about this because that's going to help you get organized for the week. And if you're thinking about doing a virtual one, Canva is a really, really good application. You can use the free version. They actually have templates for your desktop and a wallpaper for your phone that you can utilize. So if you're thinking about tackling a virtual one, maybe you're tech savvy, I would recommend that application. And I want you to start searching for images, words, colors, sensory things that all reflect on the work that you are doing this week. And remember, you want to ensure that you're attaching emotion. So, for instance, not just searching about an image of money, but what would money give you? What will money bring you? Is it more travel? Is it security? Is it no debt, etc.? So that's what I mean when I talk about attaching the emotion and the sensory behind it. And you're going to organize all of your images in a folder. So whether it's a physical folder or a folder on your computer, so that you have everything organized for when we come together on Saturday to put together this wonderful life that you are going to build for yourself. And so are we clear? Are we clear on the homework for today? Because there's going to be a homework post in the group. So the homework for today is to get clear on those headings: personal, spiritual, professional, and your health. You want to start working towards that. You have 2 worksheets in the workbook for today. When you're done that, you comment done on the workbook post, which you'll see later today. Also later today, I'm going to be putting the link, the Zoom link, that you will need to register for the vision board party on Saturday, which is going to be so much fun. I'm really excited for this. And so what I thought might be helpful as we end off this video, because I want to get you set up to start doing the work. I want to do a quick meditation. This is not a visualization. I want to get you into a relaxed state so that when you are relaxed, you are more able to just let the creative juices flow. So this is a great opportunity for you to relax and then work on your workbook or pen to paper. And I just want you to think about anything and everything that you would want. So let's get started. It's going to be very quick. I'm just going to need you to let me know if you can hear the volume on this. So we'll put it up. Is that volume okay? If you can hear, let me know. I'm hoping it's good. So what I would like for you to do is I'd like you to get nice and comfortable, eyes closed, feet on the floor if you are able to ground yourself. You can have your hands sitting lightly in your lap, palms facing up, because that is in receiving mode. And I want you to take a deep breath in and out. We're going to do this a few times. And each time you let the air out of your body, I want you to relax your shoulders. And out. Now I want you to imagine a warm ball of energy floating above your head. And as it goes over your head, it relaxes your eyes, it relaxes your mouth, heads down. And breathe in and out. It goes down your arms, your chest, and your belly. And all the while you're breathing in and out as this warmth is flowing over you. You're breathing in and out as it goes over your thighs. Everything is relaxing as the warmth unfolds. It goes down to your shins, your feet, and out of your toes. Take another breath in and out. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. How are you feeling? That was just a quick exercise to demonstrate how you can relax your body and you can relax your mind. And now you're ready. I truly believe you need to get yourself in the headspace to be ready to let these creative juices flow. And Jordana will actually be coming to us on Tuesday and Thursday in the afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in the group to share some of her expertise on how to get organized, on how to create a sacred space for yourself. And so I'm really excited for this. So if you are ready, I want to say this to each and every one of you. If you know in this moment that you are ready to put yourself first, if you know in this moment that you want to invest in yourself and engage in personal development and declare more for yourself heading into 2021, I want you to drop vision in the comments below. Declare it. Declare that you are ready. Drop vision and we'll be in contact. Whether it's a call, whether it's more detailed conversation or information, that's what we're here for. And so thank you to each and every one of you that participated today. I apologize if there was a few glitches here and there. I'll watch the replay afterwards to see if there was. And tomorrow I'm going to be sharing on faith and on having faith, because it's so important to have belief in yourself, in your intuition, and not to allow external factors to sway you in your dreams. So I hope to see each and every one of you back here tomorrow. Appreciate you so much, Sabrina.